we studied about the story of the share market and the story of what passive income is. The story which explained what passive income means. So today let's go to the terminologies of the share market and the definitions present in the share market. So let me tell you what is a share first of all. So share is also known as equity. Equity is a financial instrument that represents ownership in a company or corporation and represents a proportionate claim on its assets. What it owns is called an asset, and earnings, what it generates in profit. So stock ownership implies the shareholders part of the company. Now example I will give you. If a company has 1 million outstanding shares of a company, then if you have 100,000 shares of the company, then you have 10% ownership of the company. Let's understand this example. If a company has 1 million shares and you own 100,000 shares of the company, so it's obvious you are the 10% owner of the company. So this is called a share. Now why does a company issue shares? So company issues shares to raise capitals. A startup can raise capital by selling shares, that is equity financing. That is also called as equity financing, or by borrowing money. Borrowing money means debt financing, and equity financing is preferred route for most startups who need capital, because debt, as you know, borrowing money is more risky because you have to pay the money back, and if the business runs in a loss, then it will be difficult to pay the money. So initially an entrepreneur may use funds from the family or friends, but later as the business expands, he turns to angel investors or venture capitalist firms. So now let's go to what is IPO. When a company gives a share to the common public to gain money, it is called IPO. The first time the company offers the shares to the common public. IPO means initial public offering. When the status of the company turns from private firm to publicly traded company. Publicly traded company. It is called as IPO. Now what is stock market? Stock market. Stock is a place where company shares are sold and bought. This process is generally online nowadays, and the main purpose of the stock market is to help you facilitate your transactions. A collection of shares is called a stock, and hence share market is also called as a stock market. How does stock market function? So it helps buyers to find sellers and sellers to find potential buyers. It functions as middle agent in taking shares from the shareholders and gives them to the people who want to buy the shares. It collects the right amount of money needed for the buyers and gives the money to the sellers, the people who sell the shares. Now, what are the functions of the stock market? We studied how the stock market functions. Now, what are the functions of the stock market? Stock market acts as an economic barometer. As I explained you, economic barometer means it shows the economy of a country, the economic status of the country, and it sets the prices for the securities. Securities includes these equities. Equities are also called as securities. So stock market puts a price on the securities, what price the shares must be sold or bought, and it facilitates the safety of the transaction so that no criminal activity happens, or there is no fraud happening in the stock market in buying and selling of the shares. Stock markets does the safety of the transaction, and it spreads equity among the common public. So the equity must be distributed among the common public, not just among the rich people. To give the shares among the common public, like people like me and you who want to buy the shares, stock market does the work of giving us the shares when we want to buy. And it promotes the habit of saving among the common people. Common people want to save money. So because of the stock market, they can save money. Now, there are two things happen. There is something called as trade settlement, which happens in the stock market. What is trade settlement in stock market? It is a two-way process which comes in the final stage of the transaction. Trade settlement is a two-way process which comes in the final stage of the transaction. Once the buyer receives the security and the seller gets the payment, then the trade is said to be settled. The transaction date never changes and is represented by the letter T. So the trade settlement transaction date is represented by letter T. T means the transaction date, and generally the trade settlement happens after 2 days from the transaction date. So generally it is represented by T plus 2. Initially, before, when the process was not online, when it was done in the form of papers, paper trading, in the form of paper the shares were sold, at that time it used to take almost T plus 5 days. T plus 5 days means from the day when I have made the transaction, everything to get completed, it used to take 5 days. So this is called trade settlement, when everything is settled. So there are different kinds of exchanges present in India. So in India, the two main exchanges are Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Bombay Stock Exchange is present in Bombay, as you know, as the name tells. So these two are the main agencies or the main companies which provide the shares to the common public, where the buying and selling of the share occurs. So this is called National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange. National Stock Exchange is abbreviated as NSE and Bombay Stock Exchange is abbreviated as BSE. So now, how do you and I invest in the share market? That is the question. We cannot go to the National Stock Exchange or the Bombay Stock Exchange and buy the shares. We cannot get the shares if we go there. If the people go there and tell that we want the share of this company, National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange doesn't give the shares to the common public directly. So to buy the shares, you need a trading account and a demat account. Now, what is a trading account and what is a demat account and how do you and I invest money in the share market are the main questions. So a demat account is called, why the word demat? Let's break down the word first. Demat means dematerialization. So in the previous days, everything used to occur in the form of papers. The shares were given in as a document. But nowadays, there is no document. The process is being completely online. The process is made completely online over the internet. So the shares are given in the form of electronic document, and those shares are stored in the demat account. So demat means dematerialization. There is no material involved. So demat account removes the material completely from the transaction. So initially there were use of materials like paper was used in the form of a proof, but now because it is not involved, so it is called as a demat account, which stores our transaction. It is just like a bank. The bank which stores your money or the gold, demat account stores your shares. And we also need a trading account which helps us to facilitate the transaction, buying and selling of the shares temporarily. When we buy or sell the shares for a single day, we need a trading account to do the trading. So it is called a trading account. So these two are the main requirements to start your stock market journey.